Part 3. Directions. You will hear some conversations between 2 or more people. You will be asked to answer 3 questions about what the speakers say in each conversation. Select the best response to each question and mark the letter A, B, C, or D on your answer sheet. The conversations will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time. Questions 32 through 34 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, I'd like to rent a compact car for the next 5 days. My wife and I will be driving around the island.
Well, all of the compact cars have been rented out. We only have an economy and a standard car available.
I prefer an economy car. How much will you charge for 5 days?
$100. I strongly encourage you to pay for the damage waiver for those 5 days. It will only cost $11 per day.
No problem.
Please note that there is a mileage limit on this car. If you drive more than 600 miles in the car, we will have to charge you an extra fee.
OK, I'll pay the deposit now and pick up the car next Tuesday morning.
Number 32. What kind of car does the man want to rent? Number 33. According to the woman, how much does the man have to pay for the damage waiver per day? Number 34. What fee did the man pay today? Questions 35 through 37 refer to the following conversation.
In recent years, our company's turnover rate has been increasing. We need to come up with a way to reverse this problem.
I guess we could change the way we hire people. We should not just look for people with strong skills that match the position. We should ask them specific questions to find out how they would behave in certain situations.
That's a great idea. Also, when we are giving interviews, we should show candidates around our company and tell them about specific traits of our workplace culture. If they couldn't fit in, they will go to a place that is more suitable for them.
On top of that, we should make sure our employees are compensated well. This means paying them wages commensurate with their skills and experience.
Another thing is that we should give them praise and rewards for contributing to the company. That way, they will feel appreciated and recognized.
Number 35. What is the conversation about? Number 36. What do the speakers say about things to do in an interview? Number 37. According to the man, how should their company show appreciation for workers? Go on to the next page. Questions 38 through 40 refer to the following conversation.
Good morning. One of our clients in Italy filed a complaint against us because they didn't receive the 15 batches of radiators that we sent out last month. They said that this was the second time that this has happened.
Okay, I remember that the same time last year, they informed us that we sent them some faulty spare parts and they tried to get a refund.
These problems can be avoided. We simply need to upgrade our quality control and double-check our products before they are packed and sent.
If these issues aren't promptly dealt with, this will greatly affect our profitability. I think I need to have a meeting with the Logistics and Manufacturing Department Manager.
Number 38. What problem was mentioned? Number 39. How will the problem influence the company? Number 40. What products were sent last month? Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation.
I visited the dentist yesterday and they found 2 cavities. I had been suffering from slight tooth decay for the last 2 months. The nurses advised me to floss more often and to start brushing 3 times a day.
My father got periodontal disease when he was 45. It causes swelling and bleeding of the gums, which means the person's mouth has been infected with bacteria. Eventually, if your teeth become loose, they will have to be extracted.
How did your eye surgery go last week?
It went smoothly. I entered the operating theater at 4 p.m. and came out about 90 minutes later. My eyes are still recovering. The problem was, I woke up feeling a bit nauseous, so I had to take some medicine to feel better.
Number 41. What are the speakers mainly discussing? Number 42. What problem did the woman say her father had? Number 43. Where did the woman go last week? Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, I'm Helen Ryder. My company, Nova International, dispatched 30 batches of semiconductors to your store 2 weeks ago. Have you received them yet?
Sorry, we haven't. When were they due to arrive here?
I was told you would receive them in less than 12 days, but I assume that something happened during delivery.
Okay, I sure hope I can get my order as soon as possible. This is urgent.
I'm terribly sorry for the delay. When I find out what's wrong, I'll find a way to compensate for the money you spent on shipping the goods. I'll call you back in 15 minutes. I just got in touch with the logistics company. They said that the plane with the freight you ordered left France 3 days late due to some serious technical difficulties that they had with their aircraft. They promise you'll receive the goods in 2 days' time.
Number 44. Why didn't the man receive the goods he ordered? Number 45. Who did the woman contact? Number 46. When will the man receive his order of semiconductors? Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation.
Now that we have tested our prototype 4-wheel drive Jeep, we need to start preparing our press release. Does the CEO have a launch date in mind?
I was told he hopes it can be in January 2020. Who will be responsible for writing it up?
I will do that. I'll make sure it is concise and appealing to readers so that we can grab the public's attention.
In this aspect, it's vital that you make our press release as provocative as possible, so that it stands out from the similar ones. Be sure to find an eye-opening aspect to our release, and strongly emphasize our main points.
Also, we should consider sending other materials with our release. Since we are in contact with a news reporter already, we need to send him a short cover letter to remind him what we discussed before and stimulate his interest in our product launch.
Number 47. What is the conversation about? Number 48. What will be sent to the news reporter? Number 49. What product is going to be launched? Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation.
Work has been so stressful recently, and it has been like that for the past year. I feel like I might be on the verge of a nervous breakdown.
If you work so hard that you end up collapsing, it isn't worth it. Why don't you find some ways to alleviate your stress? I once experienced the same problem as you, and my doctor suggested that I work out at the gym and enjoy the sauna 3 times a week.
Okay, I'll try to adjust my lifestyle and get some rest. However, I feel dizzy if I do exercise that is too intense.
Well, just do some power walking or jogging. Lift some lightweight dumbbells.
Number 50. What problem does the woman mention? Number 51. How does the man suggest the woman solve the problem? Number 52. What does the man say about exercise? Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation.
It turns out that our hardcover book was the best-selling book of 2019 on the topic of business management. Macmillan just contacted us and told us that they have sold 120,000 books. Great work!
That couldn't be better. Each book was sold for $13. That means together we can make $124,800 from royalties. Now that we have finished this project, we can start our next book. There is a high demand for colorful children's books in Korea. I think we should commence that project as soon as possible.
Sure. Have you heard any news about the paperback book, The Rich Mentality, that I published 4 months ago?
The publishing company called last week and said they only sold 90,000 copies.
Okay, well, that's better than nothing.
Number 53. What was mentioned about the book that was published in 2019? Number 54. What is true about the next book they will write? Number 55. When was the book The Rich Mentality published? Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation.
My friends were involved in a serious accident. Their car collided with a BMW. Their car was a total write-off, and they had to spend 2 days in hospital. They are still recovering from the after effects of the accident. They are hoping to make an insurance claim.
My vehicle also got damaged last week. It was hit by a tree that fell over in a storm. I am also planning to contact my insurance company.
What insurance do you have?
Collision insurance.
Well, I doubt that you will get compensation money. This kind of insurance usually covers a collision with another vehicle or an object. Damage caused to your vehicle that is not related to driving, such as natural disasters or theft, aren't included.
Number 56. What was mentioned about the people who had an accident? Number 57. What happened to the woman's car? Number 58. Why won't the woman be compensated for her car's damage? Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation.
Check out this painting. I bought it at an auction in France last Saturday. It cost me $12,000.
Quite impressive. I also went to an auction last weekend. Hot rods and sports cars were being sold there. I made a bid for a Ford Model A, but didn't end up taking it home.
How much did the highest bidder pay for it?
Around $500,000. After attending this activity, I've learned how I can strengthen my skills in this area. I have discovered that it's important to wait until the afternoon before I start bidding seriously. This is because most bidders usually spend all of their money and energy before the afternoon. I'll have less competition to win the bid.
It's also necessary to stay calm when you find the items you want to acquire. Don't let others know what you intend to buy, or they will compete to obtain the same item.
Number 59. How much was the Ford Model A bought for? Number 60. Where did the man purchase the painting? Number 61. According to the man, what should bidders not do? Go on to the next page. Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation and movie showtimes.
Would you like to go and catch that movie during the night show tomorrow night? I read some reviews on the movie and found out that the film is based on the novel that was written 6 years ago.
I don't know if I really like thrillers. Plus, judging from the coming attraction that was played last week, it seems like a violent movie with a lot of crime.
Okay, how about watching the 7:15 movie?
Seems to be okay. I'm curious about the main character who I heard is a retired intelligence agent. I want to know more about his rather mysterious past and how he exacts justice for innocent people in dangerous circumstances.
Great! I'll book 2 tickets for us online.
See you tomorrow around 7.
Number 62. Why doesn't the man want to watch the thriller movie? Number 63. Look at the graphic. What is the name of the movie that the man wants to watch? Number 64. What is the 7:15 movie about? Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation and price list.
Maxine, have you found time to ask the WordPress Inc. when our company's new website will finish construction?
Yes, I brought this up in a meeting we had 2 days ago. They are still in the process of testing the site now. The manager promised that it will go live in exactly 1 week from now. They also sent me a price list and mentioned that they will only charge us for creating the actual website content because we are their most loyal customers.
Great news! Did you get a chance to see if you are satisfied with the results?
Yes, I had a peek. Overall, they did a fine job on the overall design and made it super user-friendly. However, there are still a few problems they need to work on before it is finished.
Number 65. What is said about the WordPress Inc.? Number 66. What is being tested now? Number 67. Look at the graphic. How much does the company have to pay WordPress Inc. for their services? Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation and list.
My boss just informed me that some of our customers called in and filed a complaint against us recently.
Yes, it's a pity. Actually, I just got off the phone with one of them.
What exactly did she complain about?
She was frustrated with our service. Our driver picked her up right on time, but unfortunately got caught in heavy traffic when they were driving to the airport. She was minutes away from missing her flight overseas.
Oh, we should closely examine the roadwork where they ran into the traffic jam. Maybe that slowed down their drive that day.
I agree. We have loads of more issues to deal with. Take a look at this list of comments. We'll have to deal with them later on.
Number 68. Where do the speakers most likely work? Number 69. Look at the graphic. Which customer are the speakers talking about? Number 70. What will the speakers do next? Go on to the next page. Part 4. Directions. You will hear some talks given by a single speaker. You will be asked to answer 3 questions about what the speaker says in each talk. Select the best response to each question and mark the letter A, B, C, or D on your answer sheet. The talks will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time. Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, Joy. This is Rudy. Firstly, I tried getting a hold of Alex, but I discovered that his number was disconnected. Maybe I wrote down the wrong number. When you have time, please check if this number is correct. 0979 066 022. Then, please call and leave a message for him saying I can't come to the conference. Thanks. Also, I reached Mr. Vaughn, and he said he'll order 5 boxes of our new auto parts. You can charge them to the company. Lastly, we'll need to meet early next week to talk about the Gerber project. This morning I'll be out of the office, but I'll be in my office from 2 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. If you need to get in touch, call my cell, 0970-424-568. Please tell me which days are best to meet up, and I'd appreciate it if you could get me Alex's number. Thanks, Joy. Talk soon.
Number 71. What problem did Rudy mention? Number 72. What is Joy most likely to do next? Number 73. What did the speaker mention about Mr. Vaughn? Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following book review.
Are you struggling to get your unruly child under control? Do you often lose your temper when your rowdy teenager talks back and misbehaves? You may have questioned whether you should resort to harshly punishing your children or be more lenient on them. You may be at a loss as to how to handle this situation and have desperately asked a friend for advice. Barry Gale offers a straightforward guide for parents with children that drive them crazy. It is a book that psychologists and many parents have proven to be effective. Save Me from My Teenager's Grasp is a popular step-by-step guide to family education that you have been looking for.
Number 74. What kind of parents would be eager to buy this book? Number 75. What have other people mentioned about this book? Number 76. What kind of book is being advertised? Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following broadcast.
Donald Trump, highly experienced real estate investor and expert, has recently stated on a live interview on TV that there will be an upswing in India's real estate market. India's incumbent president, Ram Nath Kovind, has done a fine job of uniting the country and leading it towards prosperity. Trump plans to make investments in the country's luxury developments and infrastructure because he has predicted that India's market is going to thrive. During the last 6 months, he has been planning to buy apartments and a tower in Delhi. Thanks to President Kovind's contributions to the nation, the price of property per square metre in comparison with other cities is relatively low.
Number 77. What is the broadcast about? Number 78. What is suggested about India's economic situation? Number 79. According to the broadcast, why is investment in Delhi attractive to Donald Trump? Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following news report.
Good evening. Welcome to our 6 p.m. MBS International News. My name is Dylan Velvet. First up today, a correspondent that works at CBN News is suing liberal media figures for defamation. Aaron Philidor, the stepbrother of a Democratic National Committee staffer, Seth Dixon, who was killed in 2015, is pressing charges against liberal media figures and the Toronto Times for publishing theories about how Seth died. In a lawsuit filed Monday, Aaron attempted to prove that both Mr. Ray Butowski, an influential financial advisor who was invited to speak on Fox Commercial Network, and Michael Couch, a liberal online critic, dishonestly and repeatedly made public statements about Aaron Philidor being a criminal. The lawsuit declared that the Toronto Times, a liberal newspaper, offered Mr. Couch and Mr. Butowski a platform to publish groundless statements.
Number 80. What is this news report about? Number 81. What is suggested about Ray Butowski's conduct? Number 82. What charges were made against the Toronto Times? Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following advertisement.
Loup Chauffourier Inc. is one of the finest European art dealers in Austria. Located at 74 Rosenstrasse, Wolfsoll, Loup Chauffourier specializes in collecting and displaying a spectacular array of historical European paintings and antiques, chiefly from France and Germany. We open our gallery to the public from Monday to Friday, though it is advised that you make an appointment in advance due to our erratic business schedule. Loup Chauffourier Inc. was established in 1988 by two French ardent artists, Denis Loup and Claude Chauffourier, who passionately endeavored to collect all forms of European artwork. Now, these two men have been recorded in European art history as the most successful names in the field of art preservation.
Number 83. What kind of work does Loup Chauffourier specialize in? Number 84. Why does the ad suggest customers make appointments in advance? Number 85. What kind of items are most likely displayed in Denis Loup and Claude Chauffourier's business? Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, Ryan. It's Candace Sterling. I just received your voice message. So, are you bound for San Francisco? It's a pity you forgot those documents. I'll look for them around the office and drop them by your house before 10 p.m. tonight. You also mentioned that your car is being repaired and no one will be available to give you a lift to the airport. You always insist on leaving for the airport 3 hours prior to takeoff, but I think it is advisable if you leave 5 hours earlier, in case you encounter an unforeseen problem before you check in at the airport. How about I pick you up at 6 a.m. tomorrow? In any case, return my call so we can decide on a suitable departure time.
Number 86. Why will the speaker visit Ryan at 10 p.m.? Number 87. Why does the speaker want Ryan to leave at an earlier time? Number 88. Where most likely will the speaker take Ryan? Go on to the next page. Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following voicemail.
Thank you for calling Harriston Law Firm. We are closed today because we are relocating to the 5th floor of the commercial building on 592 Lodgeville Road, Minneapolis. We will be reopening our business in 3 days' time at our new location, and our new business hours will be 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. However, if you need to consult our tax attorney, he will be on the 4th floor of the same building starting tomorrow. Our legal team that specializes in civil law will be on the 5th floor. Please note that we will station a receptionist on both the 4th and 5th floor as of next Wednesday morning. So if you happen to have made an appointment with one of our tax attorneys, please remember to take an elevator to the 4th floor. Please press the pound key to leave a message for us. Thank you.
Number 89. Why isn't the Harriston Law Firm open today? Number 90. What does the speaker mention will happen tomorrow? Number 91. According to the speaker, how long do clients have to wait before the business starts operating again? Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Thank you for attending this month's meeting at such short notice. Let's go over our first item on the agenda, the upcoming 2019 Annual General Meeting. The CEO of Wickham Inc. has just confirmed that he will be sending most of our company's shareholders to attend this conference. It is vital that we send at least 5 of our board members to this event, so we can have the opportunity to gain valuable insights into our mother company's growth throughout the past fiscal year, and be able to participate in the election of new board members. Please take a close look at this chart. On the 3rd of December, we booked the tickets for 1 treasurer, 1 secretary, 5 executives, and 25 shareholders. However, something came up recently, and the secretary won't be able to make it. Mary, since you are in charge of ordering the tickets, could you please contact the ticket seller and cancel the ticket? Thank you.
Number 92. What is the purpose of the 2019 meeting? Number 93. What was Mary asked to do? Number 94. What is true about the upcoming conference? Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting and agenda.
Okay, let's kick off the meeting. Please take a look at the meeting agenda I just placed in front of you. It's evident that I made some updates from the one I sent you 2 days ago. Yesterday morning, Sonic Electronics, which produces heaters and toasters, informed us that the shipment they originally planned to send today won't arrive until May 21st. That will be our first item to cover. Jackie has agreed to go over how this delay will have a negative effect on our store's sales, and we will look into the possibility of moving our winter heater sale to a later date. Please note that this discussion might occupy most of our meeting time. I really doubt we'll have the time to review the reopening of our office in Tainan. If we don't, that item will be included in next week's agenda. Okay, it's your turn, Jackie.
Number 95. Where most likely does the speaker work? Number 96. What problem was mentioned? Number 97. Look at the graphic. Which presenter might not have a chance to present during the meeting? Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following telephone message and product order form.
Hi, this is Jonathan Hilston. This message is for Andrew Parker. I apologize for missing your phone call. I was out of the office on business. I'm contacting you in regards to the 5 items I purchased there last Friday. When I made the order last week, I gave you the wrong address for my home. Please note that my correct home address is 24 Harrison Avenue, Coopers Plains, Brisbane. My family and I won't be at home on Tuesday the 12th. Could you have the sofa delivered to my house exactly 1 week later than the originally arranged date? As I haven't paid for the furniture yet, I'll remit the money for all products this afternoon before 5 p.m. Please confirm that you have received my payment before you have the items delivered.
Number 98. What is the telephone message about? Number 99. Look at the graphic. When will the mentioned items be delivered to Mr. Hilston's home? Number 100. What did Mr. Hilston say he will do today? This is the end of the listening test. Turn to Part 5 in your test book. End of recording.